Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at Horizon Zero Dawn, the updated version here on Steam on the RTX 2060. This is the update that includes DLSS now and also the counterpart to AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution. We're going to concentrate on NVIDIA's DLSS for the 2060 here, and we've got our typical settings of ultra performance, balanced quality. Typically I'll stick with balanced when I'm running DLSS in games. It keeps the image quality pretty clear and provides the FPS boost you're looking for, but it depends on what game it is. We'll take a look at those settings a little bit closer here in just a minute. Now, as far as our graphic settings, we are set to ultra on everything, and then I just have a motion blur turned off. What we're going to do is take a quick look at the benchmark compared to launch last year with no DLSS Ultra and today with DLSS on with this update. And this update also includes other things like the shader caching improvements where it saves that, some other optimizations and things that really kind of help smooth the game out a little bit. You can see so much better here with DLSS and with the frame times and everything in this benchmark. Much better now. You don't see quite that much of an improvement in game versus the benchmark on balanced, but you still get a pretty decent boost, typically of 10 to 15 FPS at least over what I was getting in Ultra without DLSS, making the game run much smoother. So definitely some other updates, and these will be implemented in God of War as well when it launches for PC, and we'll definitely be testing that out and trying it as well when that comes out. Definitely looking forward to that. So when we wrap up our benchmark now with DLSS on, we're an average of 80, 139 max, and minimum of 49, which is pretty good for this game, especially running on the 2060. Getting into games, things will be a little bit different, and depending on where you're playing and what you're doing, can hugely affect the FPS. But anyways, getting into just this little area here with Ultra, 1440, DLSS on balanced, the frame rate and how smooth the game feels, and the stutters being gone, so much better than how the game was running at launch, especially on this card on the RTX 2060. So I want to take a look at some of the other DLSS options just to show you those. We'll kind of level out at 55 FPS right here, and we'll go ahead and change over to performance, and we'll take a look at that. Now, image quality won't drop as bad as when we get to ultra performance, but it'll drop a little bit for clarity. And we'll gain about 9 or 10 FPS in that same spot from what we were running here. So if you're looking to try to cap 60 or get a little higher FPS, performance might be a good way for you to go here at 1440. I still like the image quality of balanced, but I'll go over here and change over to ultra performance. Again, another boost in FPS right here of about another 8 to 10 depending on where you're at, what you're doing here on that. But it will get much muddier if you're really paying attention and looking really close. Details in her hair, her face, grass, things like that just won't be as clear and as nice as they are over on a balance. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to that and kind of run around that way. But for me, that's kind of the sweet spot right now. I don't mind dipping in a campaign like this below 60. As long as it's not too bad and the game still feels very smooth and it's not stuttering, then I don't have an issue with it. If I get problems with stuttering or issues with overhead in the system, then I would probably go to performance and cap 60 or something like that and try to smooth it out. But I'm happy with what I'm able to run here. Now, I did run around and play a little bit more. I was able to make it dip into the 40s every now and then, but for the most part, able to hold 50 and up when it came to Ultra, 1440, and DLSS unbalanced. So overall, I'm much happier with the performance of this game on this card overall from when it launched. So thanks a lot for coming to check out the video, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe, give a like, ring the bell so you know when new videos come out, and leave me a comment down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.